Buckle up, you now riding with 2K Pun. So in this video, we're going to review Amethyst Shelton Benjamin and Wwe 2K23 Myfaction. So right here, this is the first match I played in the Shelton Benjamin challenge. Basically, you have to hit him with a finisher and then just win by pin or submission. And you have to get 45 MFP earned. So here we pick up the win. We already hit him with our finisher. So this challenge wasn't as hard as the Shawn Michaels challenge. That one was tedious. And I had to do that one 7 times. You had to win by pin, or submit. A 6-man match. This one's 1-on-1, you can win by pin or submission. So you just gotta hit him with one finisher, 45 MFP, and then win by pin or submission. So it's pretty easy. I'd rather do this one 7 times than the Shawn Michaels 7 times. See, it was our first win, and right on the first win, we pull Amethyst Shelton Benjamin. We love to see it on the first win. These tiers, you have to win 10 times, and you'll get them definitely. But you could win them anytime within that time span. Any amount of wins, you have a chance to pull them. So they gave them to us on the first shot, so we'll take it. Also got the Shane McMahon, was released today. So Shane McMahon has almost 13 days, 14 days. You do get a WrestleMania pack, which is really expensive. So that won't be cool, because that's a very expensive pack. So hopefully you get a Ruby from there. Yeah, you gotta do a 6-man Hell in a Cell for Shane McMahon. So right now, we'll go check out Shelton Benjamin card, check out his stats, his badges, see what this card is about. Is it worth the grind? This card is like a double grind, because you gotta get the Shawn Michaels card first, and then you could do this one. They only gave us 3 days for Shawn Michaels, and they're giving us 3 days for Shelton Benjamin. There's a new Sapphire leader there, I see. Okay, so she's probably coming soon in the live events. So he has a 95 grab ball offense, 91 leg power. So he has a couple of 80s and 90s. He has a 91 finisher, 85 special. His pin escape is low at 51. His power submission defense is low at 45. So his badges, he has swiftness and sting like a bee. On Hall of Fame and on Legendary, he has Pain Train and Going In Hot. So he has pretty good badges. Sting like a bee being the best. So we'll take Shelton Benjamin into Faction Wars real quick, see what he's about. So you're gonna want to put 3 bronze cards on your team and 1 amethyst, so the CPU can match lower tier cards, and they're gonna match 1 good card. Start your match with a low card, bronze preferably, and then just tag in your better card. So we'll tag him in. So now he's playing a lower tier card, so he'll soften him up faster. Just make it a lot easier to beat him up. You don't want to start your match with your best card, because then you're going to have to start fighting with their best card right off the bat. Also, another key is you want to avoid them tagging in, especially if you take a lot of time softening up your opponent. Then they get a tag and it's like you got to start all over. But even though these lower tier cards are there, they're still going to reverse you. They're going to do all this cheesy stuff to you, so you just gotta deal with it. When you're going for your special, your signature, or your finisher, I would highly recommend you stun them and then attempt it, because if they're not stunned, they're pretty much going to reverse it, especially if it's early in the match. He has pretty good animations. I'm not a fan of his match actions. So you got to get the leg and the arm red. That one's kind of annoying, especially if you're playing a 6-man match, 8-man match. So that was his signature. It's like a power slam. I'm gonna hit him with a finisher. Now he doesn't have a finisher submission, so his standing grapple submission is going to be like a leg lock, ankle lock, kind of like what Kurt Angle's finisher. But the problem with that is you have to get his legs red before you can really soften him up. So we're going to catch him when he's laying down and go for a laying down submission. So a laying down grapple submission, and it'll attack his head. So you want to get his head red, his upper body red, and then attempt a laying down submission or laying down grapple submission, and then you should be able to submit them pretty quickly, even though he's not a submission expert. But once you weaken your opponent, you pretty much can submit him. They'll do reversals, you get outside interference and stuff like that, but after 2 or 3 attempts, you should be able to pull it off. We're not going to finish these matches as quickly as we used to in Myfaction, but you know, if a match takes you a couple of minutes, so be it. You know, it's better than playing a match for like 10 minutes to get 1 win at Faction Wars. Because the next tier is probably going to be another 100 cards. And, you know, do the math. For 100 matches times 10 minutes, it's a very long time. So you want to finish these matches within a couple of minutes. So here's what you want to avoid. So he got the tag. I tried my best, but he still tagged it. Sometimes that's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. If you could avoid it, definitely try to avoid them. Keep them in the ring. So now we get Cody. We're going to have to soften him more. Sorry, Cody. I love you, bro. It's a competition. We got to do what we got to do. Finisher. So let's try a quick submission right here, see what we can do. He's gonna reverse it. Reverse it back. Boom, hit him with another finisher. Let's go, come on. So you see right there, it looks like he's pretty much ready to be submitted. We got outside interference, so we'll keep trying. And this one, another outside. Kofi interferes. So we're gonna need some space to get him to submit without anyone interfering. But he looks like he's gonna be ready to submit, so I'll catch him again. Now we want to avoid him tagging in, so we'll try to block from him tagging in. Hopefully he doesn't hit us with any reversals. Stun him up here. He's gonna hit us with a reversal, of course. Hit him back. Okay, hit him with another finisher. Come on. This match should be over right now. Come on. He's done. So Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. The first Amethyst grindable card. Was he worth it? Yes. I say yes, he was. He has very high stats. He has a couple of 90s and 80s, and he has great badges. The only thing I don't like is the match actions. So when you're doing challenges and you gotta get MFP points, you gotta get the arm red, the leg red. It's kind of annoying to do that, but other than that, he's a great card. Shawn Michaels card, I think is better, even though it's a ruby. But That's just my opinion. But the Shelton Benjamin card is very good, especially for Faction Plus. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications to get the most exclusive WWE 2K23 Myfaction content. Remember, Jesus always loves you. God bless. 2K Pun, I'm out.